Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Taste Everything and welcome to day 2 of our advent calendar.
As you know, we've got 2 calendars, so let's jump right into it and see what we've got today. For our first calendar, we have the 24 Days of Cocoa, so let's see what day number 2 has.
I don't think day 2 wants to open up. We have peppermint cocoa again. I don't know about you, but I think we just got ripped off.
Oh no.
So as it turns out, we did get a double from yesterday's cocoa. We did go ahead and look at the tags all over again for this pack. It looks like we have maybe about 12 different types of cocos, doubling each one for a total of 24. So we're going to get a lot of doubles here with this one.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a bit of a ripoff to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Do you want to go ahead and remind everyone what you thought about the peppermint cocoa?
Yeah. I'm not really too big of a fan of peppermint cocoa, so I really didn't like it that much. I gave it about a 4 out of 10. Would not drink again, but...
Yeah, I also gave it a 4 out of 10. I enjoy a good peppermint tea. As far as peppermint cocoa, not my complete favorite. So I also gave it a 4 out of 10. With that being said, personally, I didn't think the peppermint flavor was too strong. But things that knocked off a lot of points is it was brewed with water, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the hot cocoa is definitely going to be watered down, not rich and creamy like it was made with milk.
It also had a strong peppermint aftertaste when you drank it.
You thought it had a strong peppermint aftertaste?
Kind of after you drank it. You said it had a strong smell when we brewed it, and I didn't smell that, but then when we tasted it.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's our review once again for the peppermint cocoa. Wouldn't drink again, but let's go ahead and get into the wine calendar and hope we don't get a double there. So moving right along, we've got our wine calendar here today. Let's see what day number 2 has.
Merrier than ever, it's a Riesling.
Riesling, that's gotta be some good one. This is a white wine, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this into the freezer for about 30 minutes or so, and we'll be right back. Once again, it is Merrier than ever. It is a Riesling.
It's a 2021 vintage. It's a product of the Republic of North Macedonia. Being a Riesling, it is a white wine, and it's 12% alcohol by volume.
Okay, so we've gone ahead and poured into our Riesling. We're gonna go ahead and give it a quick smell first. Usually what you'd expect in a Riesling is going to be on the sweeter side. Nothing close to a dessert wine or anything like that, but you should be able to pick up either floral notes or something fruity. Typically what a lot of Rieslings will have is a lot of pear or a lot of melon. Again, I'm not really sure what I'm picking up. I've never been good at picking up scents with wine, but it does smell fresh to me.
Mm-hmm.
And not fresh in terms of earthy or floral, but a little bit more on the fruity side. It's making me feel like taking a sip of this wine is going to make me feel refreshed. After giving it a swirl, I think I'm getting a little bit of an apple scent to it. Like a green apple. How about you? What do you think so far?
I'm not getting any sense. If I'm honest.
Well, let's go ahead and take a sip and let's see what we think.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I do like this one a lot more than yesterday's.
So, as I thought, it's definitely a lot more on the sweeter side. It's not overbearingly sweet though. You just definitely don't get a lot of bitterness. You definitely don't get that dry, cottony feel like you do with a red wine. There is some fruitiness to it. It's definitely fresh, like eating a fruit. I don't know about you, but I get a little bit of a sour in the back of the mouth, like when you eat something sour, maybe something citrusy. Again, not overbearing to the point where it's gonna make me pucker my face, but it's definitely there.
No.
Do you get anything on the aftertaste?
Not entirely. I mean, it just kind of feels like a dry white wine to me.
So the one thing to know about Riesling is the kind of dirt, so to speak, it's grown in. It's called slate. So it's really rough, really tougher to grow in. And because it gets so tough, it's where it gets a lot of its flavor from. And because of that, sometimes in the aftertaste, you get a little bit of that that earthly slate-like flavor. But again, I've been through wine classes enough for them to teach me this sour stuff, so that's how I know.
Okay.
So overall, what would you rate it?
Well, as far as wines go, maybe like a 5.5, 6.
Well, not too bad, a little bit somewhere in the middle there.
Yeah. I tend to like white wine more than I do red, so.
I'm going to agree and give it somewhere between a 5 and a 6 as well. I've tried plenty of other Rieslings, and there are a few other brands that I do like a lot better than this one. They're a little bit more on the sweeter side, a little bit more full in flavor. This one falls just a little bit bland at the end for me, but it's not bad. It's a good wine. I would definitely revisit it. So yeah, I'll give it somewhere between a 5 and a 6 as well.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks for watching day 2 of our advent calendar here. Go ahead and drop a comment down below and let us know. Are you a white wine person or are you a red wine person? What's your preference?
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned for day 3.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.